Echoes of Mars. The crimson hue of Mars bathed the spacecraft as it descended, the thrusters kicking up clouds of red dust. Captain Elena Novak peered out of the viewport, her eyes tracing the outlines of what appeared to be structures, abandoned and partly obscured by the Martian soil. "Looks like we're not the first to dream of this soil," she murmured to her crew. As the crew stepped onto the Martian surface, the desolation was palpable. Before them lay a colony, a ghost town of habitats and equipment, all enshrouded in a blanket of red dust. "No signs of life, just shadows of the past," whispered Li Wei, the biologist, his voice a mix of wonder and trepidation. In the center of the colony, they found a pedestal with an unopened capsule atop it, an archaic, dust-covered message tube from Earth. Elena wiped the dust off the capsule. The label was chillingly clear: "Do not return." Back inside their habitat, the crew debated their next move. "It's a warning, Elena. We need to respect that," argued Mikhail, the engineer, his eyes clouded with fear. Elena, however, felt the weight of their journey, the unquenchable thirst for knowledge. "We came all this way. We deserve answers," she countered, her decision firm. Elena broke the seal of the capsule. A hologram flickered to life, displaying a dated video message. A stern-faced woman in a military uniform appeared. "To whoever finds this, leave Mars immediately. The colony did not fail, it was sacrificed. They are dormant now, but they will awaken. Do not attempt to find them. Do not awaken the echoes of Mars." As the message ended, a low rumble shook the habitat. Outside, the ground cracked, and from beneath the Martian soil, something stirred, a horrifying blend of machine and flesh, remnants of a past experiment meant to adapt humans to Mars. The creatures, half buried, their limbs twitching mechanically, were coming to life. "We need to leave, now!" Elena shouted, but the creatures were swift, surrounding the habitat. The crew barricaded themselves inside, but one by one, the creatures breached their defenses. As Elena prepared for their last stand, she couldn't help but wonder if the warning had been for their safety or to keep them away from the truth. In the final moments, as the creatures converged, a revelation struck Elena. These were not monsters, but the previous colonists, transformed, twisted by a desperate attempt to survive on Mars. The warning was indeed dual, a plea to avoid repeating history and a curse to prevent the awakening of these tragic figures. "We were meant to be their silence, not their echo," Elena realized as the screen of her visor went dark. Hours later, in the silence of the aftermath, a light blinked on Elena's desk inside the now quiet habitat. A message drafted but never sent, glowing on the screen: "We have found the answer, and it is us. Do not return, not to avoid danger, but to avoid becoming the danger." As the screen faded to black, the echoes of Mars whispered through the corridors, a testament to curiosity's double-edged sword.